So I wanted to cover some of the main things that I've learned in my 17 years in real estate and growing a business. It's really four things, but we're going to call it three things. But the four biggest things I've learned in growing a team and growing a business, and I'm just, getting things in the right direction. So I'm going to share that with you here in just a minute. Guys, it's me, it's Ozzy Ramirez. I'm with Agents Empowering Agents, and I'm with eXp Realty. I run a team called the AskOzzy.com real estate team here out of Houston, Texas. And what I love doing is this is alive for everybody I know, but it's geared towards real estate agents, yet it's geared towards business owners and anybody who wants to listen. I'll talk about it. So let's just jump into it. So things that I've learned, and one of the hardest things you have to learn about running a business is you can't make people productive, especially whenever you run a sales business. Like, you can't make people productive. As great as I am, I do not have the ability to take someone who's not a productive person and like force them into being a production. I can't beat their butt until they get into production. I'm not that good, and it's uncomfortable for everybody, and it's 99% of the time it's never going to work out. So that's the first realization I had to come to in business, growing a sales team especially. Other things to understand is, number one, my number one opportunity with everybody I'm in business with to really help them become the best version of themselves or help them find their productivity at the highest level is my main job is to facilitate self-discovery. That's it. My job is to ask them questions, stay out of judgment, and just listen to them as they self-discover and become the best version of themselves. Just listen to them as they begin to grow in their sales conversations, in their relationship building, all those different things. That's the number one thing I spend time doing, is helping people to self-discover. And it's kind of a psychological type thing, yet I cannot tell someone, do this, do that. But if I can ask them questions and they can begin to find their own answers and self-discover, then the answer belongs to them, and then they go and seek it, and that's when they become more productive, or when they find their productivity. But the three main things I really wanted to cover, and this is what I've become obsessed with in my business, that I feel like has changed everything. It's helped me to grow a bigger company. It's helped me to move more properties, help more families, do all those things that I want to do in real estate, is getting laser focused and absolutely, I would say, infatuated and obsessed with three main things. Number one is, and this all is geared towards helping human beings find the most productive atmosphere they can. So number one is, what I'm really looking for these people to help them to grow and become everything they need to become is tools. That's what people need. People need the tools to do their job. If somebody comes into work and they don't have the right tools, computer doesn't work, systems don't work, whatever it is, they're going to have a really, really difficult time becoming productive in what they're doing. So the number one thing I'm obsessed with is, do they have the tools? Do they have the system? Do they have the support? Do we have the people around them? When they show up to do their job, do they have the skills? Do they have the training? Do they have the coaching? If we can provide all those things and they feel as if they have all the tools they need to get their work done, they're going to feel accomplished. They're going to feel like they're in the right place, and they're going to get the job done. That's when they're going to find their productivity. The other two things, number two, is people want a friend at work. Right? People want a friend at work. People want a culture. People want, they want to fit in. They want community. We crave community. How I produce that and create that for my people is, I interview a lot of people, and I believe I interview the best people, and I bring them in, and we bring them into our culture, and we make sure they understand what our culture is all about, so that people mesh, and it's easy for our people to find other people in our atmosphere that they enjoy being around, that they can call their friends. Some of them become best friends, and it's awesome to watch happen. So number one is, do they have the tools to get their job done? Number two is, do they have a friend at work? Number three, which most people would think is number one, is money. People want to make money. We don't spend hours and hours away from our family to go to a job just for friends, just for tools to do work. We go for money. And as a sales job, when people are doing a sales job, when you're a commission in real estate, money comes from lead generation. Money comes from lead conversion. Money comes from the leads that are being handed to you. Are they the best? So we want to make sure that we are always focusing on those three things in this part. So we want to make sure that people know how to get in, and I call it fishing for yourself. I want to teach you how to fish at the highest level so you can generate as much leads as possible for you and your family. And then once you've lead generated, now you got to convert it, right? You got to turn them into contracts. You got to show them houses, all those different things. So we teach lead conversion on a very high level. So lead conversion, lead generation, lead conversion at a very high level. And we also have systems where we have about 48,000 leads in our system that we have ISAs and salespeople that are calling all day to convert those relationships to set the appointment. So we're always working on putting the best leads in the hands of our agents. And so this I wanted to share with you guys because it's been something in my self-discovery as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as a real estate agent, a team leader, that has helped me find where I was probably screwing up, or whatever my focus wasn't in the right direction, was hurting me in a business and probably causing us to hit ceilings we shouldn't have hit and not be as productive. But when I mastered these things, or when I got infatuated and obsessed with these three things: one, right, making sure my people have all the tools they need to do their job: tools, system, coaching, training, education, all those things. Number two, making sure they had the culture, they had friends, people they enjoyed with being with at work. And number three, helping make sure they make money so they get home and they're happy whenever they see their bank account. They're not behind on their bills, like helping them get to that point. So when we focused and got obsessed with those three things for our team and our people, we just noticed that they became more successful. They found a place where they could be productive at the level that they chose to be. We created the environment and they found their productivity. And I'll go back again, because I can't make anyone be productive. I'm not that damn good. Yet I can facilitate their growth in an environment that helps them become more productive. And I hope this helps business owners. I hope this helps entrepreneurs, especially real estate agents that want to grow a team and become the biggest they can be in this business. That's what I'm here for. That's what I love helping people with. Again, if you want to elaborate on this or talk to me more about this, or email me or text me and get deeper into these type of conversations, hit me up. I'm always available. Again, it's me, Ozzy Ramirez. I'm with the AskOzzy.com real estate team here in Houston, Texas. I'm also with Agents Empowering Agents, which is a forum I put together to help coach and train agents from all over the world. And I'm with eXp Realty. I'm always there to help you guys. I love you. I hope this helps somebody in their business and their life. And if you need anything, I said, holler at me.